Today's horror manga dub in narration is the Sanzu River, from the horror anthology 100 Ghost Stories of My Own Death by Matono Anji. If you enjoy the story at any point in time, please do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into this chilling tale. Our story begins with an elderly lady tending to a young man. His eyes slowly open as he thinks. Grandma? Where are we? The last thing I remember is Dad beating me. His grandmother stares at him earnestly, moving her hands closer to each of his cheeks. That's when he recalls a memory from his past. What's going on? Grandma? I thought she died from an illness 8 years ago. She was always my biggest supporter. We always confided in each other about getting through things with my violent parents. Please forgive me for leaving you on your own. He paused for a moment, thinking, Am I dead? No, you've not yet passed on, Takumi. Takumi continued to listen to her story. This is the final stretch before death. If you do not cross the river and instead continue on through the forest ahead, you can come back to life. I've come all this way to make sure you pick the correct path. Here, let's get you back. As she clutched his hand strongly, she tried to pull him forward, taking him along the path to go back to life. But then she noticed. Takumi. Would dying like this really be that bad of a thing for me? The only thing living has done is brought me pain and suffering. It's not like I have anyone that would miss me. But you're here, Grandma. I can't stand to be alone anymore. His grandma placed her trembling hand against his cheek once again, stating, Are you sure about this? Yes, please. She looked at him with a solemn face, and then uttered, All right, then. And so, the two of them embarked together toward the afterlife. Let's switch, I'll row. He grabbed the paddles from his grandma, clutching them tightly in his hand, and began to row as they slowly traversed through the water. Well, haven't you gotten quite strong since I've last seen you? Because I started working. You may even be stronger than your father now. Maybe. Haven't you ever thought about standing up to him? I just stopped caring. The two of them stopped for a moment, the water tranquil around them, as the grandma once again placed her hand on his forehead. It must have hurt so much to be beaten like that. You poor thing. How frustrating. Damn it, I can't help but feel bitter. She placed her hand against her forehead, and then she uttered, That you and I died in the same way. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. Could it really be true? Grandma, I thought a chronic illness killed you.
Is that what your no-good father said?
He stopped for a moment, collecting his thoughts, as his hands began to tremble and shake with fear. But that fear soon turned into anger as he said, "I'm sorry, Grandma, but I have to go back. I just remembered that there's something I have to get done." She paused for a moment, staring into his eyes, and sang in an understanding tone,
"Ah, is that so?"
The two of them rowed back to shore at a tremendous speed. Until... Huh? This is my stop, huh? I'm on my own from here.
"I'll miss you."
He looked at her tenderly, hugging her and sang, "Thank you. Thank you for everything." He walked on the shore with a newfound determination, step by step, as his grandmother's voice lingered from behind.
"Takumi, you can do it. I know that you'll get it done."
The water picked up in speed, and Takumi made his way through the forest and back to the world of the living, where he still had some unfinished business. I hope you all enjoyed. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to my Patreons and YouTube members. Sarah De Jesus, Moto Surf, Leo, Dason Animus, Myuu, Rich Harris, Andre Wolf, and Tanya M. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, you're important and you matter. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye.